দুবাইয়ের সাথে বাংলাদেশের কোনো প্লেয়ারই প্রথমবারের মতন দুবাইয়ের মাঠে 100 রান করলো। পারভেজ হোসেন ইমন দেখুন লাস্ট বলে 1 রান নিয়ে তার প্রথম সেঞ্চুরিটা সে তুলে নিল। অসাধারণ। সবাই পারভেজের জন্য দোয়া করবেন যেন সামনের ম্যাচগুলো সে ভালো করতে পারে।
For Parvez Hossain Imon and every Bangladesh cricket fan all over the world. It's been a magnificent innings. 153 deliveries. Applause from the dugout as well. He's really given a lot of entertainment to the crowd. What a knock this has been in his 8th T20 International. 5 boundaries, 9 sixes. Look at that strike rate, 188.68. What a moment. Etched in history. Only the second centurion as well in the depth. But that pressure of playing at this stage takes the better of you. Slower delivery. The Yorkers, need of the hour for UAE. Well, I've also not seen too many bouncers bowled by the faster bowlers from UAE. So no real pressure, no real change of pace coming in from UAE. Wide, but a little too wide from Watiullah. He'll have to bowl that again. This is sensible batting from Parvez Hossain Imon. He's looked so good. Has played a chanceless innings except for that catch which was taken off and no problems. The extras being one of them. A lot of extras. A couple of no balls as well. 14 extras in total. That's criminal in the T20 format. You're right. Too many extras from UAE. Goes for the Yorker, inside edge. Fortune favours the brave. Doesn't have all the legs to cross the ropes, but Parvez Hossain Imon will come back for 2. This is magnificent running between the wickets. Remember, he's on 90 of 49 deliveries. He was there since the start of the innings and he's shown great commitment in that. That was a good delivery. Yorker outside off stump gets the inner half of the bat. He thought it was going towards the boundary, but just realized that and have the legs and then completed that second quite easily at the end. It's a good commitment shown by Parvez. He's into his 90s. Yes, 10 more to go for his deserving 100. What a moment this is going to be. If he gets there, Parvez Hossain Imon. Another big hit. And another 6. It's gone the distance. He moves on to 96. The carnage continues here. This has been a magnificent over for Bangladesh and Parvez. On to 96 of 50. Remember, he'd given a chance of a low full toss. On the second delivery was a no ball, but now on this occasion, he's made the most of it. Got behind that ball nicely and made sure that he played it as straight as possible. No half measures from Parvez Hossain Imon. Full swing of the bat, gets all the power behind it. Clears the long off comfortably. Well, quite a few records on the line for Bangladesh. Parvez Hossain Imon, he's on 96. The highest T20 international score belongs to Tamim Iqbal, 103 for him against Oman, and Parvez Hossain is well on his way to break that record and own that to himself. A strike rate of 192 in this innings. 9 sixes. It's been a magnificent innings. What a knock this has been. One hit away from a magnificent 100. Slower from Watiullah on the pads, and Parvez Hossain Imon will be very happy to just rotate strike. What does UAE do from here on? They're looking at well above 200 if Parvez bats the way he's batted so far. 168
Parvez 97 আর 3 দরকার 100
already. Wasim at the toss thought that 140 would be what they would be targeting. But the way Parvez has played, he's been the difference between the two sides so far. UAE, when they come out to bat, they'll have to bat out of their skins really to have a chance in this game. Last ball of the over, Watiullah has been expensive to say the least. Shamim takes a single and will keep strike for the next over. 3 more overs to go. Bangladesh in a very solid position, 169 for 5. Hussain joins the party. His first boundary. That was a freebie from Jawadullah. He's been good in the first 2 overs. He's bowled given away just 9 before this and picked up a couple of wickets, but that was a short delivery down the leg side and Shamim just helping it on its way for a boundary. So the runs are coming in thick and fast here for Bangladesh on their way to get over 200. That'll put a lot of pressure on UAE when they come out to bat. 173 on the board. The 18th over in progress. Look at that current run rate. Projected score touching 200. That's what they'll be targeting. Short and wide. And missed by Shamim Hussain. Was not expecting that. And that's what
কোনো এজেন্টের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে প্রতারিত না হয়ে নিজে নিজেই অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন। করতে পারবেন। এছাড়া 5 জন ইউজার থাকলে 45% কমিশন অ্যাফিলিয়েট নিয়ে কাজ করতে পারবেন। 1 সেকেন্ডে ডিপোজিট, 2 মিনিটে উইথড্র। যদি নিজে নিজে ডিপোজিট উইথড্র করতে চান, কমেন্ট বক্সের লিংকে ক্লিক করুন, ভিডিও দেখে অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন।
big appeal. They're appealing again. The finger goes up. Jawadullah strikes at the right time for UAE. He's been amongst the wickets and he continues to make an impact. Well, he's been the most successful bowler for UAE so far. That's his 3rd wicket. Just have a look at the front foot. Normally he's way behind the bobbing crease, and there are no problems there. I was trying to go across the line. I think that got him adjacent there, and a good decision by the umpire. Another one falls for Bangladesh. This is good comeback there by Jawadullah. Shamim Hussain going after scoring 6 or 5, 6 wicket down, 173 runs on the board. Well, Jawadullah appealing for it, and that's how Shamim Hussain fell. And it's been a good journey for Jawadullah, and this is a milestone that he's achieved. 3 wickets in this game, 50 T20 international wickets for the left-arm seamer. Well, he's done it in quick time. New batter in, Tanzim. Hassan Shakib, 19 matches, 60 runs, average on the lower side of just 10, strike rate of 84. Now what he needs to do is just pick up a single and bring Parvez back on strike. You don't want Parvez Hussain Imon to stay away from the striking end for too long. You want him to face the maximum number of deliveries. That's a very good ball from Jawadullah. Got that Yorker right on the money, inch perfect. Well, he's been in magnificent form, Jawadullah, especially in this game. He started off with a wicket, and since then he's picked up 3 already, given away just 13. Previous best of 4 for 26 for Jawadullah. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. Bowling wide of the crease, and look at that. Caught right in front, going across the line. That's not a good sign. Would have been better off picking up a single, giving strike to Parvez. Yes, in hindsight, he would have liked to do that. Goes for the Yorker again. He's been unplayable, Jawadullah. He's been the standout performer for UAE. Likewise signalled, and that brings finally Parvez Hussain Imon back on strike. 97 of 51 for him. He's already got a record to his name. Most 6s in a T20 international innings for a Bangladeshi batter. 9 already. And he's going to look for another one and many more in this spell. Well, this is going to be a good battle. Jawadullah has picked up 3 wickets. He's in good form, given away just 13. Parvez on 97 of 51. He's got just one more delivery now. Does he play it intelligently, pick up a single and keep strike for the next over? Or does he try and go over the fielders and pick up his maiden century, the first one? Well, the way he's batted so far, he's been very fluent and he's played on the merit, and I reckon he's going to continue doing that. Full toss worked away, sublime timing. This should be 2. He'll come back for the second, and that means he'll be on 99. Some very good
পারভেজের জন্য শুভকামনা দোয়া রইল।
99 রান 52 বলে।
Has been a good আর 1 রান করতে পারলেই
176 for 6.
প্রথম ইনিংসে 100 রান করবে পারভেজ।
An ITW Prod G production. 2 more overs to go. Matiullah will complete his spell of 4 overs. Swing and a miss for Tanseem. And that's a good start for Matiullah. That's a good delivery outside off stump. Now that's what he needs to do. Keep the new batter on strike for as long as possible. That's delivery once again, trying to drill that down the ground. Gets beaten. Chance for Matiullah to redeem himself. Keep the new batter on strike. Pick up a wicket here. At the other end, they've got Parvez, who's on 99 of 52 deliveries. Remember, Tamim Iqbal got to his 160 deliveries. That's a good pull. He's got hold, not enough. Sanjeet Sharma, he's completed the catch. Matiullah will get his second wicket. And I'm sure they're going to go for the no ball check just to make sure, but unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable from Matiullah. Falling short of words here. This is not very good by Matiullah. Probably have to check every delivery he bowls. That's way over the crease line. He has nothing behind the line. So it will be a no ball. So what would have been a wicket is now instead going to be a free hit delivery. Well, bowling a no ball is a cardinal sin, and Matiullah has done that twice. 3 times, twice when he's got a wicket. The young debutant, he's under tremendous pressure. But this is unacceptable. Well, I think something to do with his run-up. He'll have to really think and not try to go with that extra bit of pace. Free hit delivery, sliced over extra cover. It's in the gap. And that's going to be 4. The run fest continues for Bangladesh. Well, you don't have anybody else to blame but yourself, Matiullah. One of that no ball delivery and the follow-up delivery, a free hit, was way outside off stump, allowing the batter to just free his arms, and he did that with quite some ease. The ball is coming onto the bat quite nicely. It's a good wicket to bat on, and Bangladesh are making the most of it. 9 fours, 13 sixes, and they've still got 10 more deliveries to do. Some more damage here. Short ball, all eyes on the square leg umpire. 1 for the over. I think this is a good delivery by Matiullah. That's what he needs to do. He needs to keep the batter thinking here. They've been too predictable. They haven't bowled a lot of short balls. They haven't bowled a lot of slower deliveries. There hasn't been too many deliveries that have really asked the batters to think and play accordingly. At the other end, Parvez, well, he's been a different kind of batter altogether. He's played some...
কোনো এজেন্টের কাছে অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলে প্রতারিত না হয়ে নিজে নিজেই অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন, নিজেই ডিপোজিট উইথড্র করুন। 1 সেকেন্ডে ডিপোজিট, 2 মিনিটে উইথড্র। খুব সহজে ভিডিও দেখে করতে পারবেন। এছাড়া 5 জন ইউজার থাকলে 45% কমিশন অ্যাফিলিয়েট নিয়ে কাজ করতে পারবেন। 1 সেকেন্ডে ডিপোজিট, 2 মিনিটে উইথড্র। যদি নিজে নিজে ডিপোজিট উইথড্র করতে চান, কমেন্ট বক্সের লিংকে ক্লিক করুন, ভিডিও দেখে অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন।
He overran on that occasion. Ball just getting stuck into the ground, but he did well at the end. They pick up a couple more runs, so Parvez has been out of strike in this over. He's on 99 of 52 deliveries. They've got another over after this, but it's going to be bowled by Jawadullah, who's picked up 3 wickets already. But Matiullah, well, he's leaked away 44 runs, picked up a wicket in just 3.4 overs, so he's been given a lot of runs in this spell already. Goes for the Yorker this time. This is good variation from Matiullah. 3 different deliveries that he's bowled, and he's not been taken for a boundary, so that's good news. But
আমার মনে টানতেছে এই বলে 100 হবে।
all eyes on this
100% গ্যারান্টি এই বলে 100 রান হবে। এক রান দরকার
stadium on
Parvez।
99 of 52. cheers of his name all around the ground. Parvez Hussain Imon, he's been backed by the fans and supporters, not only here at the venue, but I'm sure everyone, every Bangladesh fan who's watching him tonight is rooting for his 100. If he gets there, it will just be the second T20 international 100 ever for Bangladesh. What a moment. Matiullah, last ball of his spell, takes the single, gets to the non-striking end and completes his 100. What a moment for Parvez Hussain Imon. The fastest T20 international 100 for this southpaw. A moment to remember, a moment to cherish for Parvez Hussain Imon and every Bangladesh cricket fan all over the world.
It's been a magnificent innings. 100 and just 53 deliveries. Applause from the dugout as well. He's really given a lot of entertainment to the crowd. What a knock this has been in his 8th T20 international. 5 boundaries, 9 sixes. Look at that strike rate, 188.68.
What a moment. Etched in history. Only the second centurion for Bangladesh in T20 internationals at the historic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Will be the end of the over. 19 overs, 185 for 6. Last over, 6 legal deliveries left for Bangladesh to get to 200 and plus. It's going to be Parvez Hussain Imon on strike. Clean bowled. Javadullah strikes. And Parvez Hussain Imon's magical innings comes to an end.
Let's have a look at the front foot here. No problems for Javadullah. That was a good delivery. That's probably the first time Parvez is trying to go across the line. Normally he's just played down the ground and that has brought him a lot of success. And the first time he really tries to go across the line, the wickets are shattered.
But Parvez Hussain, he can walk out of the